Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. We want to focus on the 1 hour time frame in this video, and we've got the chart zoomed out a little bit. Here you can see from the third wave high, which formed around the 3rd, 4th of December, you can see that a fourth wave correction likely completed. That's unchanged from previous videos. If you know, or if you watched previous updates, then you know about this development, that a wave 4 likely bottomed there around the 3rd of February, and we had a good reaction, around 50% to the upside, 60% to the upside from there. Good reaction to the upside, which I have labeled wave 1. That would be a wave 1 of a potential fifth wave that could take us into the area around $5. Where exactly depends a little bit on the sub-wave structures. But yeah, it could be that this was a wave 1 and we're now in a wave 2 pullback. However, for a wave 2 pullback, we need to see an ABC structure. And if the wave 2 is still unfolding, then I would argue that it's likely that this here was an A wave down when the price bottomed in the support area around the 7th of February. A wave down, B wave up, an overshooting B wave. Sometimes these can break above the previous high. And then the C wave to the downside would be unfolding right now. I already mentioned a few days ago that it looks like we go down lower and provided a resistance area. So far, the price stayed below resistance, but we have not really seen any reaction yet and any rally attempt after the initial drop here, which I labeled wave 1 in yellow, because this is now so long that it already could be something different. It's like the microstructures changed a little bit. It looks less like a wave 1 now, okay? Starts to look a little bit more bullish again. Exactly especially from where this pullback, from where this rally now started. Because what we can do, we can take a look at the orange scenario, which is the diagonal pattern to the upside. The only difference between yellow and orange is that the wave 2 that is likely unfolding in the yellow count already bottomed on the 7th of February in the wave 2. This is possible because this dip that happened already landed in the support area, right? It's deep enough to be a wave 2. It's just not a really convincing reaction to that low. So I'm not really convinced that a substantial low is formed. But if we take a look at the B wave pullback here in orange, which is a corrective pullback in an already unfolding third wave to the upside, then normally what we say is the pullback should be in 3 waves and it should hold above the 78.6 retracement, which it's done. It's actually reacted nicely to the 61.8 retracement, which is an ideal pullback level for a B wave. Now, I don't know at this stage which one it is, right? It's just that we are now in resistance, so the market will have to make a decision here. It's quite simple. If we see a rejection from here, then it would likely be the start of a third wave to the downside, and it could form waves 4 and 5 as well to complete this entire correction. But it is absolutely possible that we are moving up directly in a diagonal pattern, perfectly valid assumption and scenario. But the price needs to show us a little bit more, right? We need, for example, a break above $2.75, so that's the initial resistance. Because only above the 78.6 retracement level in red, the yellow scenario, wave 2, will reduce in likelihood. So from an Elliott wave point of view, such a wave 2 should not break above the 78.6 retracement. It can, but normally it wouldn't, okay? So it's like an area of probability where the wave 2 should complete. So that means a break above $2.75 will be an important signal. But please note that the invalidation point for the yellow scenario is up here. It's a little higher. It's around $2.84. That's the invalidation point. In this scenario, if the price breaks above this level, it would more likely be the orange scenario, in which case the price could then reach the $3.40 level next. So this is very important now, very, very important spot, key spot at the moment, at least on the shorter time frame, where likely a decision will be made. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on our main channel, MCO Global. Here we bring all the different MCO communities together. It's different content, more in-depth content. We talk about geopolitical situations, events. We talk about different asset classes, tutorials, and much more. Check it out. The link is in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.